For years, Jason Voorhees has murdered helpless campers in the woods surrounding Crystal Lake. But what many don't realize is that his brother Rupert also has a story worth telling. Like Jason, Rupert was also driven by the unstoppable urge to murder innocent campers, but he never received the exposure of his more successful sibling. Rupert would leave his victims unattended while he chose a specific weapon to use. Unfortunately, Rupert would reach his prospective victims after his brother had already finished the job. Rupert's inability to complete the simple task of killing an unsuspecting victim led to a deep, dark depression. He also tried birdwatching as a hobby, but couldn't get over the temptation of fiendishly murdering the birds. He lived in a single-room outhouse, which, unlike Jason's shack, did not have cable TV. Rupert wrote a letter to Jason once a week. Sadly, a year would pass before Rupert would receive a letter from Jason. In the letter, Jason would only talk about his slain victims, leaving Rupert feeling empty inside. After some serious soul-searching, Rupert decided it was time for a change of pace from the dull forest environment. He had just received a surprise postcard from Jason, inviting him to take part in a slay-a-thon in Manhattan. Unfortunately, he made a few wrong turns and ended up in Manhattan, Kansas, home of the Kansas State Wildcats. Rupert saw this as an opportunity to further his education. He studied for hours in an attempt to better himself as a person. Once the instructors found out he was Jason's brother, Rupert graduated with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Rupert had achieved all of his goals and for once felt successful. Rupert was then kind enough to give us a very candid interview.
It was not for hard to find. Rupert had creative,